for all of your testimonies. We will now move to questions, and I yield myself 5 minutes first. Mr. Gallick, how does the DEA define access to a controlled substance?
Chairwoman, I'm going to defer to my colleague here as the VHA team is working the details of the DEA waiver policy.
Yes, thank you. So the DEA definition of access to controlled substances includes anyone who dispenses or administers a controlled substance and anyone who has access or influence to how those controlled substances are administered or stored.
Mr. Bagdoyan, do you agree with that definition?
That's my general understanding that it is correct. It's access, dispensation, influence, proximity. It doesn't have to be direct access based on my understanding, but that is generally accurate, yes.
Thank you. And Mr. Gallick, are there VA employees who do not prescribe or dispense controlled substances but still have access to them according to the DEA's definition?
Right, again, I'm sorry, but I'll have to defer to my colleague to respond to that.
So yes, there are employees who do not dispense or administer, and those would be reviewed on an individual basis at each facility based on their procedures. This new review, based on the feedback that we got from the JO, is in our draft policy that we're working to roll out in January of this year to do the review that they recommended.
Thank you. Mr. Bagdoyan, under what circumstances would a VA employee who has access to controlled substances need a DEA employment waiver?
Yes, if they have a criminal history with a felony conviction for a controlled substance, and also they do not have a DEA registration, which would provide upfront sort of a dispensation that was considered. So those would be the two principal triggers. And of course, access is another issue as well, yeah,
Right.
or a consideration rather.
Gotcha. And Ms. Bongiorni, when was the last time the VA requested a DEA employment waiver?
We do not track that centrally under not having the policy in place yet.